One take. Hello everybody, it's Max McAllister again from Traction Dynamics. Back with part 2 of our Honda line accessory trunk removal installation kit. So in part 1 we showed you everything that was going to be required to strip the bike and fit the bracketry system, and that's kind of where we left it. So we're back together now. And this is the subframe here that's installed from Honda. It's quite rigid and nicely constructed. The bike's now fully reassembled. There's a couple of little things you add. These grommets, the holes are already there from Honda, but they supply with the bracketry kit these grommets here. And so the bike is technically fully reassembled because you don't have, without the trunk stuff overlapping anymore, you don't have to deal with any of that. And so we've reached the stage where we're going to put the tank shelter cover on here. You'll notice, by the way, that I have a set of our Traction Dynamics grab rails on this bike. Oh, and this cover, anyway, we think those look really great, and we'll show you in a minute. Cover goes from the back forward, and then there's these tits that go in these little holes, and the nipples go in these holes. One other little tip, this top cover plate, I don't think I have my thing on. Anyway, this plate here, same thing, this decorative plate goes from the back forward. You latch it in the back first, so any Honda part, always try and look for the interlocking parts of the tabs first before you put it on. So this kind of slides forward. Now, it is a little difficult. Make sure you put some grease or spray polish or wax. Some people suggest on the nipples and the grommets. That makes it slip together easier. So down in the back there, there's a bit of stuff going. So Honda parts also like a little bit of a tap every once in a while. Some love, I like to call it. There's 2 bolts that hold this down. Now you can kind of get the impression of if you were going to put the Honda line luggage rack on the bike, how it would go in there. I'm going to show you in a second. There's 2 push pins that go in to hold this cover on that you're used to finding all over the bike. Now, this cover, because those grommets are there, they're kind of like resisting back a little bit. So lean into this a little bit from the back, put some pressure on it, and push it forward so that it's nice and snugly seated with the bodywork and everything. Everything lines up nice. It's got a little bit of a slot to it, so you can kind of see where it has a little play, so you can align it as suits your eye. It's not a lot. And if you don't bother with it, you're not going to screw the bike up. So it's not you haven't done anything wrong. So there's the cover installed. Next, take your saddle. Watch for your electrical connector. On this side for your heated seat. So it's another one of the advantages of buying the tour bike is getting the heated seat. So again, I like to keep this sprung back so these tits don't scratch the plastic on the way down. Kind of a bad design that they would put 2 pointed prongs directly by the painted bodywork for every time you got to remove and install the saddle, but that's what they did. There's a tab there, you got to align. I'm sure you've seen videos on how to install and remove the seat. I like to get those down in there good. Max's trick to get the bolt holes to align. Some shots to the elbow right in the thing there. Your saddle bolt holes will align perfectly. And just to be expeditious, I'm not even going to put them in right now. There you go. This must need some adjustment. Left side cover, tip up. And right side cover, I'm just leaving those bolts out to be expeditious for the video. Oops, tip the cover up. There you go. Start at the bottom. Next, next, next. Hand behind, push there. Saddlebag closed. And that's our kit minus the 2 decorative trim plates. I'm going to be taking this back apart in a minute, so I don't want to snap these in right now, but these snap in and snap out. But so anyway, I don't want to snap them in. I'm going to try and prolong the life of this because I'll take this apart several times. So once you get to here, all you have left to do is use some of the greatest product Honda ever made, Honda Polish. Fortunately, it's not Honda Polish anymore. And shine your bike up a little bit and go for a ride, because now you look cool, right? Got your bagger look. Whoops, good grief. Let me set these to the side. So now you got your cool bagger look, and that's it. So we'll be back with another video here in the future shortly, showing you our work we're doing to make a kit that's going to hopefully allow you to do what we just did in about 15 minutes once you do it the second time. Our goal is to have, if you come in here and look real quick, oh, hang on 1 second, keep going here. I wanted to show you the grab rails. So what we're doing is, this is the Sport Riser. We have sport and touring length kits that we've been using on the various Goldwings. But now that we've seen this bike with the trunk off, we like the short riser on this bike. No spacer underneath it, and we're using the long rail in the back because now it gives you a really good solid place to get a hold of for your passenger. So, you know, if you're going riding and doing some twisties, your passenger has a great solid place to put her whole hand and help keep her off of you. You know, while you're dragging your knee, she has a place to get out here, you know, and get off, put her butt, you know, like that. So I'm just kidding. But so yes, Honda intended this bike to be sporty, so I'm assuming there's going to be some twisties involved. So anyway, we hope you'll check that product out. We think it looks super, super sleek and slick on the bike. Clean, low, and super functional for your passenger. Great, great solid place. And it also doubles as a place for your hand to go to help lift your bike onto the center stand. So that's another bonus. But anyway, I'll show you real quick in here where we're at with this project. This is a complete trunk with our prototype parts in it, ready to bolt onto the bike. We're not going to show you what we did right now, but just so you know, this is ready to bolt onto the bike. So we're going to work on that over the next day and see if we can get that working smooth, and if we do, we'll be back some videos to show you our progress. So I'm Max, our company's Traction Dynamics, www.traction.com, and if you like these videos, please share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot, appreciate it.